have planted your crops like tomato, passion fruit, coffee, or any other types of the crop, but your crops are not doing well, so you need a fertilizer. And as I talk now, some people have already moved, placed fertilizer on their garden, but still, you're still wondering. You have placed the fertilizer, I've just done like today, then the following day you move to check, all the crops are drying up. Crops are drying up, or you put a fertilizer and you waited, but still there's no change. The crops are still stand still, they are not growing, and things like that. So if that is you and you have been wondering in all those ways, then this video is right for you. Just stick around right through to the very end. So ladies and gentlemen watching from different parts of the world, this is Go Mix Farm, and with me, Billy Bernard Okero, a farmer. In this channel, I give you all the tips and all the informations needed for anyone out there who is thinking, who is still looking for information on how to do things on their farm. For example, tomato farming, passion fruit, coffee, or any other type of crops that are there. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you the right fertilizer for the right crop that can help you boost the growth of every plant or your crop plants at different stage of growth. And right away, let me show you what I have right now. So here I have two types of fertilizers. The one you're seeing on the screen is the diammonium phosphate or DAP fertilizer. Yeah, diammonium phosphate or DAP fertilizer, it provides two main macronutrients, nitrogen and phosphorus. Nitrogen and phosphorus. Why is it providing only two? Why is it providing only two macronutrients, and I'm still recommending it as the best fertilizer for you? During the germination and seedling stage, a plant has to develop a strong root able to absorb water and minerals from the soil to supply the root system during the growth stage. But when it's still young, you need to support the root. You need to support the plant to develop a strong root that can absorb water and minerals from the ground for the plant. So one of the macronutrients that provide the mechanism helping the plant to develop a strong root long enough to absorb water and minerals from the soil is phosphorus. So phosphorus is one macronutrients needed for that. There are some smaller micronutrients. I'm talking about macronutrients and not micronutrients. First of all, actually, let me first divide macronutrients. Let me give you the difference. Macronutrients are the main nutrients, the major, more percentage nutrient needed for the plant, and the micronutrients are the smaller nutrients that are also needed, but in small amount, in small percentage. But the macronutrients are needed in higher percentage for the plant growth during any stage of growth. So the macronutrients, there are three main macronutrients. There's nitrogen, the phosphorus, and the potassium. And then the micronutrients or the smaller nutrients that are needed by plants but the smaller quantities, there are very many. There are very many. We have the copper, we have the calcium, we have the silver, we have iron, magnesium, and those smaller micronutrients that are there. But for now, we are talking of the macronutrients, the main nutrients. And one of the main nutrients that are needed to develop the root for the plant is phosphorus. So if you're looking for the fertilizer, you are looking for the best fertilizer that can support your plant, support your crop during the transplanting or seedling stage. You look for the fertilizer that can provide phosphorus. So DAP or diammonium phosphate or DAP fertilizer provides those two macronutrients, the phosphorus and the nitrogen. So these two macronutrients helps. First, the phosphorus helps the root to grow stronger and long enough that can absorb water and minerals from the soil to support the plant. And also, nitrogen helps in the palatability growth, in the synthesis of protein. The synthesis of protein to manufacture more of the protein, and that is the green part of the plant, or that the one we call chlorophyll. So the manufacturing rate, the chlorophyll manufacturing rate or the protein manufacturing rate is increased by nitrogen. So nitrogen is good during the growth stage, but they are also put together with the phosphorus to support the phosphorus, because as the root is growing, the plant is also trying to develop the shoot system. It's trying to grow the shoot system. So as it grows the shoot system, the nitrogen will be supporting the shoot system, but in smaller percentage as it is still developing the root, and the phosphorus will be much focusing on the root system, down in the ground, to making sure that the root system grows stronger, that can absorb more water to support the root, while the nitrogen is supporting the shoot system growth. So now, in any case, if there's something as far as we move, is anything you want to ask, just leave it in the comment section down there. I'll check it and answer it for you. So to describe to you what DAP or diammonium phosphate fertilizer looks like, or how it appears, first, as you see on the screen, the black in color granule. There are different types of fertilizer, by the way. There are the granule fertilizer and the liquid one. The granule ones are put on the base of the plant, while the liquid one are sprayed as foliar fertilizer. There are foliar fertilizer and the granule fertilizer. So diammonium phosphate fertilizer or the DAP fertilizer is put as a granule fertilizer, put on the base of the plant, around the root area of the plant. It is black in color, granule, and put on the base of the plant. That is for diammonium phosphate or DAP fertilizer. Another fertilizer I have right here is NPK 1717. NPK 1717. NPK 1717. Why is it called NPK 1717? It provides all the three macronutrients. The nitrogen having 17%, phosphorus 17, and the potassium 17. So this NPK type, there are very many NPK type. They are of different parts. If you are choosing NPK, then you have to look at the percentage that are present in that. If you are using NPK as a beginning fertilizer, or you are putting during the transplanting, then it must not have the potassium percent. It should be NP0. NP0 or YY0. What do I mean by NP0 or YY0? It means N, which is nitrogen, is present, some percentage are there. P, which is phosphorus, is also present, some percentage are there. And then the K, which is potassium, should be 0. No potassium should be present. So why 0? It means this one present, but the last one should be 0, no percentage. So the NPK 1717, now it looks like it's white in color and also granule. It is also put on the base of the plant, but it is placed in the flowering stage because of having the potassium percent in them. Potassium percent in it. The potassium percent, the potassium is present here because potassium mostly it supports the flower. It supports the plant to provide to make to bear many flowers, and many flowers mean many fruits. So as it bears many flowers, it also make many fruits. Not only that, it also have the general supportive mechanism of the plant. It supports the vascular system of the plant, that is the water transport system. When I talk of vascular system, I mean the water transport system of the plant, and that is the xylem and the phloem, which is the xylem and the phloem. So potassium supports the vascular system of the plant, which starts from the root on the stem and up to the shoot system. So when the water moves successfully, it gives time for the plant to bear a lot of flowers, and that water and the mineral will support the flowers, and as it supports the flowers, and the flowers will be able to bear fruits, and the fruits will also grow big. Are you see? That is the potassium. So this fertilizer I'm using it during now when it is prior to flower, or after seeing the first flower. You see, you have seen the first flower, for example the tomatoes, the passion fruit, the coffee, or any other type of flower. After seeing the first flower, you have to put the fertilizer, and that is NPK 1717. Why? Because it has balanced macronutrients that will support the root, will support the stem, will support the flowers, support the fruit in all the stage of growth. The procedures of applying fertilizer. For example, today I am applying the DAP or diammonium phosphate at the beginning or transplanting time, or the seedling. After transplanting, you have to apply the fertilizer, and today I'm applying DAP. So the procedure is simple. Get a container, as you can see here. You put your fertilizer, move to the garden. Most people, if they say this fertilizer is put on the base of the plant, they just pick and they pour. They just pick and pour and pour and pour like that, and just leave it, because if you said you come and put on the base of the plant, or the root area. If you just pour like that, that's the reason why going in the morning you find all the plants are drying up, because they are highly concentrated. They are not yet dissolved. It is not yet dissolved. They are first have to dissolve in water. After dissolving in water, then the concentration will lower. So when they are highly concentrated, it burns the crop. So for it not to burn the crop, you put it around the base, but you first get something small like a stick or things like that, a knife or whatever thing. You dig around, try to dig around the plant. Being a tomato, passion fruit, coffee, or any type of crop, you dig around. When it is still a seedling, you dig around roughly 2 inches away from the plant, and then after digging around, you apply it in ring, stay in ring form. You have to dig a little bit far away from the root of the plant, so that it avoids this burning. Because if it comes into contact when it's still highly concentrated, like when it's still granule, it can burn the root. When it burns the root, it will lead to the death. It will lead to drying off of the root and to the whole plant. Applying it in rings form, you cover. You look for the soil around there, then you cover. After covering, it is done. You do like that. You do it repeatedly. You repeat the same procedure every plant until you finish the whole garden. And after covering the whole garden, you have to make sure you sprinkle water immediately after applying it. Sprinkle water. Why should you sprinkle water? You should sprinkle water to dissolve this fertilizer, because they're in granule stage. You have to dissolve. They have to get dissolved, so that the root can be able to absorb it as in liquid form that can enter through the vascular system of the plant. And also to reduce on the concentration rate. The concentration should also be reduced. That cannot, so if it is reduced, the concentration is low, it cannot burn the crop. You have to sprinkle water every day. Sprinkle water every day, twice a day, in the morning and in the evening, for the micronutrients to dissolve, and the plant will be able to absorb to support the plant, to support the macronutrients that you will be providing using the fertilizer. You will see the change. The change for this will be seen in 3 to 5 days. 3 to 5 days. If you sprinkle water well, or if it's raining, 3 to 5 days you will see the change. You see change in your plant. Or if there is no rain or you don't apply well, it will dissolve slowly, and it will show sign of change on the plant like 10 to 14 days. So the better you do it, the better it will show. The faster it will show the change to the plant. I hope you have enjoyed the video. You have gotten all the tips, all the information you needed about the fertilizer. Now you are right. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like the video, share it to your families and friends. Leave the question on what you have not understood very well on the comment section down here. I'll check it out and I will answer for you, or I'll answer. If it needs a video, I'll get time and record another video on that very questions. Thanks for watching. Bye.